Prior to the Great War, the Mothman was a mythical creature in Appalachian folklore, considered a cryptid in pop culture. Described as a terrifying half-man, half-moth hybrid, it is believed to haunt the area of Point Pleasant. It was feared as a herald of disaster due to its historic 1967 appearance before the collapse of the Silver Bridge which connected Ohio and West Virginia. The story was a media sensation and caught the attention of many people ranging from eccentric paranormal hobbyists to obsessive conspiracy theorists determined to uncover some deeper meaning in the legend. The Mothman was embraced by the town for attracting tourists, prompting the creation of the Mothman Museum, which sold cryptid novelty goods such as pulp novels, magazines, and posters. Long-term interest in Mothman sightings were genuinely insignificant, and the matter was not seen worthy of a genuine inquiry by the scientific community. However, the legend found enduring notoriety in the region and left an imprint on pop culture which attracted sincere cryptid hunters and researchers. A clandestine organization coalesced in the quiet town of Point Pleasant, which hoped to directly interact with the Mothman through ritual. On October 21st of 2077, only 2 days before nuclear Armageddon was unleashed across the entire world as service was held in the hidden church, the preacher was organizing a ritual to summon the Mothman, hoping to ward off coming danger. Shortly thereafter, they conducted the ritual. One member, Brother Charles, believed he had seen the Mothman in the periphery of his senses, who delivered a message of great danger. This omen was communicated to the preacher. He called for a second mass the following day and read a sermon titled Impending Doom, advocating for Charles and relaying the warning to the group. According to his sermon, the Mothman informed Charles that the cult must seek high ground or they would perish in a flood the following day. The preacher further proclaimed that the faithful must stand on the rooftops of Point Pleasant and wait for the flood, and ordered those present to spread the word. For reasons which went unrecorded, a large group abandoned the plan declared by the preacher and fled Point Pleasant with Brother Charles. Decades later, the enlightened would describe this event as a misguided ritual to the red-eyed pretender Mothman, yet attributed this revelation to the wise Mothman. They also claimed that it was Charles who guided his brethren to safety in the Lucky Hole mine by hearing the whispers of the wise one. Furthermore, the enlightened attests that the wise one foretold of fire and flood, while the preacher at Point Pleasant only spoke of flood. The cult of the Mothman arrived at the Lucky Hole mine before the bombs fell on October 23rd of 2077 and took shelter inside. As nuclear shockwaves rippled across the surface of Appalachia, the group settled in their new home. Meanwhile, in the years following complete societal collapse, there were frequent reports among the Charleston emergency government of people claiming that they have seen Mothman. The creature was also documented by the Appalachian Enclave.